Good day, everybody. I've got some comics before me right now. I found a box of my dad's old comics, and they needed to be bagged and board. So I started doing that, and I came across these Planet of the Apes comics. And I just really liked the cover art. So I figured I'd share that with all of you. Uh, some of you know Planet of the Apes was a 1968 movie starring Charlton Heston. Love the tagline. Where man once stood supreme, now rule the apes. Or allusion to the classic scene at the end of the movie with the Statue of Liberty. Sorry about the spoiler just there. But I just really enjoyed the cover art while I was looking at these. And Planet of the Apes was immensely popular in its time. The initial movie spawned multiple sequels, spawned a TV series, lots of merchandise. I don't think we have it anymore, sadly, but my dad had a metal trash can with Planet of the Apes scenes on it. And I like the coloration on this one a good bit. The purple and the green, I think, goes very well together. And years ago, the movie series was rebooted. But I'm not going to go too much into all that. I just wanted to really share the amazing artwork of the covers. So I'll just walk through some of these. I like this one, the barbarian Viking type look to it. Really nice. This is a good sci-fi looking one here, with the masked mutant struggling with the ape next to the giant rocket. Might be the Cobalt rocket from one of the later movies that basically destroys the planet, if I remember right. Again, spoiler. But if you haven't seen these movies by now. But I do actually suggest going back and watching them. I enjoyed them as a kid. I wouldn't mind going back and rewatching them. I really like this cover here. Good wartime. Makes me think of some of the old war movies. Explosion in the background. The ape with a belt-fed machine gun. How to become an ape. A deadly struggle for survival beneath hell. I don't know how many different series there were for the comics. I know this one here talks about the Marvel's Illustrated adaptation, and it actually has a spine on it where some of these other ones are just stapled with no real spine. Like this one has like a magazine type spine. So I think they did the ones of the movie and then the comic book continuations, basically, or comic book alternates, like we get a lot of times for movies and stuff. One nice thing about these books, and I may do a video on these later, a lot of these actually have things from behind the movies, behind the scenes of the movies, of the making and all. It talks about the casting and the filming and all. I may go back at some point and make a video on that. But I just really wanted to share the art. My dad's got several of these he's got multiple copies of. I think he had gotten part of a friend's collection. So yeah, if you want to see some more of this type of material, like old comics and stuff, just let me know and I'll see what of my dad's I can find, or some of mine and my brother's old collections that we had. A taste of mutant hate. Ape battles mutant on a dying planet. Simian fiction films and fantasy in the mighty Marvel manner. The cataclysmic conclusion of our 6-part adaptation of Planet of the Apes. See, there's more than 6 different covers here, so they've got the 6-parter adaptation, and they've just got comics for it. So I like that these comics. You may not be able to tell the size very well. Let me just grab one of these other ones, but they are bigger than the other regular ones. These are actually magazine-sized bag and boards. So Jason and Alexander return. Terror in the Northlands. Ape and Man at War. When the Lawgiver returns. So thought it neat. Thought I'd show them off. Apes versus mutant mind power beneath the planet of the apes. Yeah, in one of the movies, the mutants have psychic abilities and can project illusions. Though they explain in the movie while it works really well against some of the other humans, the apes are somewhat resistant. It still affects them, but they're somewhat resistant because of their different. The mutants kind of point out it's the intellectual difference. But, you know, take that as you will in these movies with their stances between the humans and the apes and their intellectual levels and all that. But, yeah. Well, thank you. Have a good day. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below.